in today's training, we will be learning about Skype. Skype is our internal system that we utilize to communicate with our fellow coworkers. We have multiple Skypes set up. You will have a training Skype, as you can see here. You will have an AFP Skype, as you can see here. You will also be part of our team chat, which you can see here. Team chat consists of our entire team, everyone in admissions, also everyone in financial aid, Michael, Melissa, Kathy, and myself. In this chat, we hold each other accountable, we praise each other, we put our goals in here. We also will make broad announcements like, for instance, this morning, I made an announcement to say, please make every attempt to call your ATCs and new leads twice per day. You should leave a message one time, and on the second message, you wouldn't leave one, you would just hang up, or vice versa. You should always adjust the times that you're calling for different results. If you aren't able to keep up, that you're running behind, you need to notify me, Shelley, as soon as possible so that I can make arrangements to get them contacted. Remember that other schools could be calling them, but the one who makes the biggest, quickest impression will get the applicant. And then you can see here that people have put little emojis or reactions to let me know that they've read it. Lindsay and Rachel, Darlene, Tracy, and Latoya. Obviously, there are several other people that have not responded to seeing this. Your training chat will include yourself, me, Michael, Melissa, and Kathy. It is imperative that when you're dialing the phones, that you always have your training Skype up and available. Kathy and I oftentimes will jump in on a call and just listen to see if we can't help you with your call, answer questions, or lead you in a direction that you should be asking that student something. You don't necessarily have to respond while you're on your call. However, you can absolutely ask those questions, take that call in the direction it needs to be, and we will hear that, so we'll know that you saw your Skype. The other Skype that you will have is your affordability plan. You're probably asking yourself, what is an affordability plan? This Skype or this chat consists of you, all of the financial aid people, myself, Melissa, and Michael. In this is where you would put information pertinent to your student or your interview. When we are checking for an affordability plan, we need to be asking our students some basic information in order for us to find out their financial aid eligibility. So as we're running an affordability plan, we put in their first name, their last name as it's spelled on their Social Security card. Then we put their date of birth, their Social Security number, what program they're interested in, and when they would like to start. They should all be placed on a separate individual line so that when we get those feedbacks from financial aid, we're able to delete their identifiers. That meaning their Social Security number and their date of birth. We do not want to leave that pertinent information lingering in a Skype. In order to delete a conversation or edit a conversation in your Skype, you simply go to whichever one you created and you right click and you can delete. Now I'm going to show you a comment that I put in so that you can see how this is done. So I have just put in a message to Philip about a student. I can edit that and it's going to go in and allow me to change anything that I wrote. And then once I'm finished, I just click the X and it updates it. Maybe I didn't mean to put this in this conversation because it's not for that person. Again, if I right click on my mouse, I can delete that message. You should always have Skype up at all times. It is not acceptable to say, oh, I didn't see my Skype. You will see here any communications coming to you that you have not seen or observed because this has a 2, this has a 1. That means there are conversations in here that I have not seen. It also alerts you at the top, upper left, with how many chats are going on to me right now and how many notifications are out there that I have not seen. If you look at the bottom of our screen, You will also see the ability to see on your screen at all times if you happen to not have your Skype up and accordingly correct. There's a small S here with the red 2 right here at the bottom. That again is alerting you that you have unread messages. Please always have your Skype up and working at all times.